From my experience, the most common mistake that job seekers make is to use a lot of buzzwords and cliches that are often seen as being overused within your CV or resume, especially in the experience section, and it actually makes the reader less interested to hire you. The biggest failing is often not showcasing your authentic evidence-based skills, so your hard and soft skills or achievements. Rather, using vague and most common language that isn't specific enough to make your career achievements and skills unique. So some of the key buzzwords that you need to try and avoid using, or if you do include, justify why you've included it. So first one, a fast learner. So it's often used in order to show that you're lacking a certain skill in a certain area, but how you would then enhance that skill, or you've learnt effectively and quickly if the job was then offered to you. So a tip I would suggest doing is mention or describe a time frame that when you've grasped a new skill quickly. So for example, you've learned X program in X number of months. Number 2, experience, profession or task. This actually doesn't say anything about the quality of the experience that you've had. My tip would be for you to list specifically the performance, achievement or task within your CV that highlights your skills and experience. Number 3, team player. This term is often used within CVs and gives a vague idea of what kind of person you actually are. So my tip would be, give an example of when you've worked as part of a team and what was the output of that team. So what did you actually achieve? Number 4, communication skills. Saying that you've got excellent communication skills doesn't prove that you actually have it. My tip would be use evidence of an achievement related to a specific communication skill. So for example, verbal communication, you gave a presentation to 100 people, for example. Number 5, results driven. If you're a results orientated individual, you must be able to showcase what results you brought to your previous or current employer. So my tip would be specifically mention the results that you brought to that previous employer with specific numbers if possible. Number 6, hard working. Hard working doesn't mean how productive you are. My tip is emphasise your time management and productivity skills. So how long did it take you to do a certain task, or things like that. Number 7, self-motivated. Self-motivation comes from your own evaluation, and it doesn't particularly convince a recruiter who you really are. So my tip is mention about your independent work where you initiated it yourself on behalf of your company or in a project that you're working for. And the final one is flexible. You may be flexible in different ways depending on different contexts, and sometimes being flexible enough might actually restrict you from going to a better decision. So my suggestion is show that you've actually been flexible by the work you did, and how did you actually adapt to different changing circumstances. So by doing some slight tweaks to how you word things within your CV and actually evidence-based, it will actually help you to overcome some of these key buzzwords.